Hello and welcome. Sugosha Media Private Limited presents a daily dose of aerospace and defense news from India and the globe. I am your host Shanti Kuber, bringing you the latest aerospace and defense highlights for today. India and the Philippines are exploring various avenues to enhance their defense cooperation with a particular emphasis on maritime security and are moving ahead on signing the Enhanced Maritime Cooperation Pact between the Indian Coast Guard and the Philippines Coast Guard. India has also offered Philippines a concessional line of credit for defense cooperation. According to the reports, India has extended the concessional LOC for the acquisition of naval assets and expansion of training and joint exercises on maritime security and disaster response, among others. HAL and the Ministry of Defense of Argentina signed a letter of intent on productive cooperation and acquisition of light and medium utility helicopters for the armed forces of the Argentine Republic. This is the second time a South American country has expressed interest in HAL manufactured helicopters. It can be recalled that Ecuador had procured 7 advanced light helicopters Dhruv in 2 batches, 5 in 2009 and 2 in 2011, in a deal worth $45 million. HAL has also exported ALS Dhruv to Mauritius and Maldives. One of the base repair depots of Indian Air Force's Maintenance Command has developed a satellite-based real-time aircraft tracking system that can get information about the location of an aircraft every 30 seconds. The aircraft tracking system would be implemented once the final trial pending in the eastern sector gets over. IAF Maintenance Command has its headquarters at Nagpur, with base repair depots and other establishments under it located at various locations across the country. Indian Army has inducted first batches of new 4x4 vehicles, including the Toyota Hilux Mountain Off-Road Vehicles (MRVs) and Mahindra Scorpio Light Utility Vehicle to enhance mobility. The Northern Command of the Indian Army said in a social media post that the service has received the first batch of an unknown number of Hiluxes. The Hilux, known for its toughness, durability, reliability, and off-roading capabilities, with its powerful engine and 4x4 drive coupled with enhanced safety features, will boost the operational readiness and modernize the fleet of the Indian Army. According to Toyota, the Hilux is powered by a 2.8-liter four-cylinder turbo diesel engine that generates 204 HP and 420 Nm of torque. The MRV is available with either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. French Naval Group has joined hands with L&T to work on the cutting-edge SOV-400 Midget Submarine program. The SOV-400 is envisioned as a compact and agile submarine with a 400-ton deep displacement designed to excel in special forces operations. It can carry up to 10 special force operators. The lower hull can accommodate two 4% swimmer delivery vehicles, allowing for rapid insertion and extraction of special operation forces units. Japan has become the second Quad partner after the United States to sign an agreement with India for the joint development of the semiconductor ecosystem and maintain the resilience of its global supply chain. Japan and India have signed a memorandum for semiconductor design, manufacturing, equipment research, talent development, and to bring resilience in the semiconductor supply chain. The nations will create an implementation organization that will work on a government to government and industry to industry cooperation. With around 100 semiconductor manufacturing plants, Japan is among the top 5 countries to have a semiconductor ecosystem. Japan houses companies that are global leaders in raw form of semiconductor wafers, chemical and gases, lenses that are used in chip manufacturing equipment, display technologies, etc. The government has started discussion with Japan's state-backed semiconductor industry body Rapidus for collaboration in this segment. Air India and CFM International have finalized the order for LEAP engines for the carrier's new fleet of 400 narrow-body planes. The engines to power its fleet of 210 Airbus A320neo, A321neos, and 190 Boeing 737 MAX family aircraft. Both companies also signed a multi-year services agreement that will cover the airline's entire fleet of LEAP engines. Air India has been a CFM customer since 2002 when it began operating A320neo aircraft powered by CFM 56-5B engines. In 2017, the airline began operating the A320neo, becoming the first LEAP 1A powered operator in India. The airline currently has 27 LEAP 1A powered A320neo family aircraft in its fleet. Earlier this year, Air India placed orders for 470 aircrafts, including 70 wide-body ones. The Digital Communication Commission, formerly Telecom Communication Commission, has approved the issuance of separate licenses for satellite Earth station gateways that connect space communications with land-based networks. The satellite Earth station gateway permits holders will permit holders will not provide any service directly to end customers and be levied a non-refundable one-time entry fee of 10 lakh rupees. The SESG license holder will be allowed to set up several SESGs to cater to the requirement of constellation-based satellite service providers but would need to obtain separate permission from the DoT before installing each SESG. The SESG license shall be valid for a period of 20 years from the effective date of the license with a provision of renewal for 10 years. At present, the DoT is the licensing authority for telecommunication services, while the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting is the licensing authority for broadcasting services in the country. The DCC, which is the highest decision-making body of the Department of Telecommunications, has cleared the recommendations given by the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India in November last year. The Spanish Air Force is to equip its Eurofighter Typhoon C-16 in national service combat aircraft with the latest variant MBDA Brimstone 3A air-to-surface missile. The low-yield missile will equip the Spanish Air Force's Tranche 2, Tranche 3, and Tranche 4 aircraft from 2026. MBDA Italia has concluded development of a new advanced ceramic manufacture process for radio frequency missile radomes, claimed to offer improved strength and environmental performance compared with conventional cast silica structures. Known internally as NIMAS, the patented material process is designed to form a high-strength erosion-resistant structure suitable for both supersonic and hypersonic applications. Work to mature and prove the new advanced ceramic radome has been undertaken at MBDA's Fusaro site near Naples, which is established as the key radome technology center within the MBDA group. Fitted to the front end of the missile, a radome must afford the mechanical strength to protect the sensitive RF antenna from airflow and environmental disturbances and cope with the aerodynamic and thermal loads encountered during the flight. At the same time, it must be manufactured to have a high level of RF transparency to allow electromagnetic waves to pass through. The German Armed Forces has issued a large volume order for service and practice artillery ammunition worth around 1.3 billion euros. Rheinmetall has been awarded a new framework contract for the supply of 155 artillery ammunition, while an existing framework contract has been expanded. In all, the scope of delivery encompasses several hundred thousand shells of various types, including fuses and propelling charges. Set to run until 2029, the new framework contract represents potential order volume of around 1.2 billion euros. Taiwanese defense minister has confirmed that Taiwan intends to purchase the National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile Systems 2 (NASAMS 2) from the United States. NASAMS 2 is a superior air defense missile system jointly manufactured by Raytheon, a US company, and Kongsberg Defence and Aerospace from Norway. The system is currently utilized by various NATO countries and has been distributed globally. Avon Protection has been awarded a 3-year contract with two optional 1-year extensions by the NATO Support and Procurement Agency for CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear protective boots and gloves. Launched in 2022, the ExoSkin range of boots and gloves are manufactured from Avon Protection's proven rubber technology. The range protects operators against chemical warfare agent, toxic industrial chemical and biological threats. The framework contract will allow NATO nations and partners to place orders for Avon Protection's EcoSkins B1 boots and EcoSkin G1 gloves. The US government has approved the sale of the extended range Raytheon AIM 120C8 advanced medium range air to air missile to Germany. US Department of State approval for the foreign military sales covers up to 969 missiles, related equipment, spares, training, and support for an estimated 2.9 billion US dollars. That's all the news for today. Thank you and have a great day.